Okay, so it is now the middle of the night, past the midnight hour on the 30th of December 360 SF. Okay, so the party has just crawled out of a natural-made tunnel dug within the last 6 months that extends from what are a series of natural sea caves that head out to the sea and the coast of the Bay of Foundation. You've just dropped down. Kina is holding a totem, which I believe is battle duration.
Yes.
Okay, so that totem is now done. So make sure that is off. And you've left engorged rats behind in the tunnel that you just entered into. You've dropped down here. Everybody can see what their hit points are and make sure you're aware of what your current effects are on and which ones are off, etc. Okay, so one by one you are dropping out of the recently dug earthen tunnel down into the rock sea caves below. What do you want to do?
First, I'd like to take some rook to.
Okay, so you're just stopping the rook. How many rook are you going to
two
drink?
rook.
Okay.
Times 2. Oh, 6 points.
Okay, Iric drinks 2 rook. Make sure they're crossed off your sheet and heal yourself.
Do you need more?
Heal yourself by
I got
6
some right here.
6 points.
I also have a bunch of dragons.
Is it 2 hit points for the overall level?
What's
You
that?
have to roll
2 hit points for
them
overall
too.
level?
You
Or 1 hit
I
point?
mean, how many are you going to gain?
Yeah.
Well, you're looking at 1. You're at
Thank you.
what's
Dragons
your hit point base? 6
You do not drink them.
or 2?
You,
Two points.
you
You
apply
were
them,
though.
Yeah.
We were tied
and
before. Now you just got an overall level.
Oh, I don't remember. I think they do
2 sessions ago we
10
were
hit
at 1
points
six.
damage.
So you're at the end of last session.
Each
you're
one.
at
That was a
1 level.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some hit points go up.
No.
Between 1 and 10, I thought.
All right, as you dropped here, actual time is now passing. Okay, so you drop into this position here. Everything is dark inside the caverns. The light is coming from Iron, which has light coming out of his ring.
Okay, can I activate an item of stone skin from my pendant?
Okay, cross it off.
Iric, do you want 2
Yeah.
dragon spears? I'm gonna
Okay.
give Iric 2 dragon spears.
Okay, make sure they're crossed off. Make
Yep.
sure they're marked on.
I'm gonna drink or apply them to my wounds.
Okay,
Dragon's
so-
tears.
Roll for the dragon tears then. What do the dragon tears do? Okay.
It's a roll.
Okay, so she doesn't know. Okay, so what are you doing with these dragon tears?
Well, they said to apply them to the wounds.
Yeah,
The
yes,
rat
she's-
bite wounds. You don't know what I'm supposed to. I'm not
Do
gonna do
that.
anything with them
No,
until the
apply
healer
them.
tells me what to do.
Apply them to
Apply them to the wounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
Definitely don't drink them.
Okay, apply them to the bites from the rats.
Okay, so you will you're going to take dragon's tears and you're going to apply them to the wounds.
And that's, I just don't know the roll part.
Dragon's tears.
And then
Okay, and you're going to apply them.
Yeah.
Okay, they do nothing. Cross them off. Make sure the dragon's tears are crossed off.
are those real dragon tears?
Yes?
No, you're wrong in your information about applying them. Okay.
No, there were 2 options. Drinking gives a 1% chance of death. And so
Oh, is that right? There's
Yeah.
different options on them? Okay.
Yeah.
hold on.
well that's what previously has
Yeah,
happened.
that's what I remember. You weren't supposed to drink. That's the one thing I
Okay,
remember.
hold on.
Don't drink them.
Drinking that. You could drink them, but you have a chance to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1%.
There's what I
Well,
remember.
yeah, but why would you do that to
I'm a
yourself?
gambler.
I don't know if it's worth it really.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. I'll be prepared. Yeah, you do apply them. That's right. Milky White 7, so each one will cure 1 to 8 hit points.
Oh, it's
Ooh,
D8.
nice.
Okay, so roll to see how many points the dragon tears give you.
Times 2. 4.
Okay, so give yourself those healing points.
I'm gonna,
Try.
just while he's doing that, I'm gonna drink one of my Cure Serious Bleeding Wounds.
How many
Okay.
more points?
That's
Are
20%,
you
or
down?
20
Can I read a scroll?
17.
You're down 17.
Yeah.
And it's a bite, so I'm going to give him a 1 cure serious bleeding wound. That's 20 hit points.
Oh, okay.
Thank you
So
very
everyone
much.
is stopping at this point in the cavern, and you are taking healing.
So should the rangers have a peek around for any kind of traps or stuff and whatnot?
Yeah.
Definitely be on the lookout for any kind of
Yeah.
Okay, what's happening?
Are we ready to move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
check traps
Okay.
while we move.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what's actually happening?
Silcian's reading a scroll,
Okay.
and then we'll move.
Inferiorum enchantica aro
Can you
fashion.
how to trap it all?
What is the scroll?
That's enchant
Traps
item.
and traps.
I'm gonna read
Do
two
we
of them
see any
onto
little
a
creatures around stuff?
tiger's eye.
Okay, Kana, I need you to give me a saving throw, and you are saving versus mental. You have read one of the scrolls so far.
Wait a minute, no,
Okay.
did I
You
don't
roll 20.
No,
I rolled a 20.
20
sorry.
sided dice, you're saving
Sorry.
versus mental. What's on
No.
the dice?
13.
That doesn't save.
That's
That's
Oh, it
perfect.
does, that was a 10, yes.
Okay. So, Kana, you will be standing here. You will look back over your shoulder, and you will see the same woman
I'm gonna
standing.
quickly,
No, I didn't say anything. Standing behind you. Okay, and you turn around there, and you have made eye contact with her right there. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna yell at everybody that she's back, don't look back this way.
Okay, so that's what Kana all of a sudden screams out. What do you want to do, Dina?
I'm going to run forward and I'm gonna just like take a defensive stance, look around like I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
look around.
Dina goes moving forward like that. Okay, what are you doing? Silcian is in the middle of reading scrolls. He has read one scroll so far. Make sure it's crossed off and the effect is on.
Yep.
What are you doing for Archer?
I'm turning around and charging back into where she is.
Okay, you turn around and your passage is blocked.
I'll push through.
Okay, so you
Out of my way!
Okay, so you can roll strength versus strength against Kana.
Okay.
Kana, you're going to roll, what is your strength?
My strength is
8.
an 8.
What is your strength?
I've got my gauntlets on, so 19.
Okay, so you're going to be plus 11 on the roll. Roll a 20-sided dice against each other.
So 19.
3.
No, wrong
Okay.
die.
Oh, sorry.
Roll 20.
20-sided dice.
16.
Okay, so Archer comes forward. He hits Kana. The difference is 3.
Yeah.
Okay, Kana, you are knocked to the ground. Take 12 points off of the wolf. Okay, as you go over top that way. Okay, roll initiative.
Okay. 2 total.
Okay, so you have a 2 total. Okay, so you will come forward this way, like here. Okay. She will turn. All of a sudden, she turns into gaseous form in front of you.
Can I release from storing?
Okay, and now, okay, over to Tancred. What do you want to do?
Get into a defensive stance against sort of the wall there to just keep an eye peeled.
Okay, you take a defensive stance. What's in your hands?
Sword and shield.
Okay, what are you doing, Iric?
Turning, just looking around, being prepared.
Okay, so you will turn and you will look around that way there. You are being prepared, okay. Silcian, are you casting another scroll or are you doing something else?
Yeah, I will finish.
Okay, and what is the scroll that you're casting?
It's a second enchant
And what are you doing it on?
on the same tiger's eye to give it once the level stone skin.
Okay. Okay, so you can read your enchant item scroll there.
Sa sabru kamarad makdu kenu sumi stafwa.
Dina, you will move this way here, all of a sudden moving out and standing directly in front of you right there. A man, his shirt is ripped and up to his chest. His bare belly's actually sticking out. He's balding and he's got strips of hair across the side of his head. His hair is greasy and black. He looks like he's glistening, almost like covered in sweat. You smell alcohol as he steps out, and he's holding a bottle. in his hand, and he staggers out in front of you. Roll initiative.
I don't know where my dice went. I don't have any of my sixes.
Okay, roll initiative. Here we go.
6.
Okay,
Total
you can
6.
Leave the dice if you
Sorry.
roll. Okay.
5 total 6.
So your total 6.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a 6 on my dice plus 2. You lose initiative. All of a sudden, with alarming speed, he takes his hand and the back of his fist, and he goes to smash you. Actually, he will use the bottle, and he's going to smash it across the side of your head.
Okay.
What are you
Dodge.
going to do?
Dodge.
Okay.
So about 74. So.
Okay. Swinging with
13 to be hit.
the bottle. So a 13 to be hit. He's going to come swinging around. He's going to roll. I'm going to do a double damage. The bottle is actually made of some type of metal. He comes around, he hits the double damage move on a natural 13, smashes it in the side of your head. There's a massive ringing in your ears as you are hit across the side of the head. You lose plus, okay, with strength bonus, this plus 20 times 2. So you lose 10, goes 16, goes 21, goes 41, goes 82 points. 82 points off of one hit as you are struck across the side of the head, and you feel this, even though he looks like a drunk, you can tell that with his speed and strength, he's obviously more than that. Your stance is what?
A 5th.
Okay, you are sent flying to the ground, and he moves forward to begin to bludgeon you to death. As he comes forward, you'll see he'll do that, and you can see 2 fangs coming from his mouth, and you can see as he hisses, and he comes towards you. Okay, what do you want to do, Archer?
Where's the gas going? It's turned into gas.
You can't really see.
Okay.
The gas is just down on the floor.
Oh, it's in front of me?
Yep.
So I'll back off and I will release from storing.
Okay, what are you releasing?
I'm going to release Shrieking Wind.
Okay.
So it's a large...
That's all. What do you all?
That's it.
One thing's coming out of story?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, so erase the prayer out of story.
Yeah.
Okay, read this. Have the description.
Yep.
Okay, so you'll pull out the description. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing, Kenny? You're on the ground. You can hit from behind, knocked onto your chest. Your choice is healing action, prone fighting, prone casting.
I can't get up.
You just got knocked down. What do you want to do? Healing action, prone fighting, prone casting.
I am going to. I do have one prayer that I can.
What are you gonna do?
Prone cast. Thank you.
You are doing prone casting.
I'm doing, yes.
Do you have?
I have one
prone
that I
card?
can. I have one
You
that I
mean-
actually can.
So I don't. Are you saying that in the description it says
Yes.
that you're able to cast it
Yes.
from the ground? Okay.
It's Kuklin's last breath. It says that I can cast while knocked down even without prone casting.
Okay. So you're doing that prayer?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so from the ground, Cana calls out a prayer.
My blood shall not go cold on this earth. No raven flock shall be seen above my head. No phantom shall know me as long as I am able to swing this blade. So the prayer bestows the ability for me to continue fighting even when negative hit points. While the prayer is in effect, there are no death checks.
Okay, so put that under your current effects, and make sure the prayer is crossed off. Okay, over to Silcian. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I'm gonna draw my sword. It has a 1-round blink on it, and I'm blinking behind this guy and attacking.
Okay, so you will blink to there. Okay. Okay.
I want to do a 2-weapon fighter, staff and sword.
Okay.
Attack him twice.
Okay.
1-round stun with the staff and a damaging down with the sword.
Okay. He's gonna be weaving.
Okay. It's a sword staff. Sword. Plus 8.
And then you're with the -4s from 200 fighter.
Yeah, so I'm plus 2 on the actual move. I miss each one by one.
Okay, so you swing, he's moving and weaving out of the way. You can tell he's very hard to hit. So he may be harder to hit than you actually think he is. Because he has vampiric speed and vampiric strength. Or so it seems. And he's moving very, very fast. Okay, I'm going to go to Eirik. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna go put my shield up and go at that guy and push him back and get it so Dina can get up, basically.
Okay,
Like
so
a
you're
shield
charging
bash on
forward. Okay, so you go flying into him. He looks like he
him.
shouldn't
Wanna
be
try
that.
to knock him
He
down
should not
with
be
the bash.
that sturdy on his feet. So let's go a strength roll. What is your strength?
17.
Okay, strength is 17. He has a strength of 20. So he is +3 on this roll. Here we go.
14.
You hit him. He is not. His feet are not firmly planted, and you knock him away from Dina. Okay, so you have bounced him that way. What are you doing, Tancred?
I'm gonna activate my ring of invulnerability, which gives me 6 hours
Okay.
of invulnerability.
Okay, cross off the invulnerability. You have
It's once per
your
level. And then
you're at 15th level.
no, 6th level.
Are you a 15th
Oh, 15th
fighter?
level overall.
So
Yeah.
you have 3 actions.
Right. So I
Okay,
get
so
to do
you
that.
put the invulnerability on. That has
Yeah.
to go under your current effects.
Yeah.
What are your other 2 actions?
And then I'd like to cover the distance between myself and the vampire and
I don't know where
attack,
you mean here.
and try to attack him. If I can.
Okay, so you put in vulnerability on, and then Tancred comes charging across that way there, comes into him. Okay.
Okay, so I'll try to hit him with the last 2 swings.
Okay. So
Regular focus hit.
okay, so 1 focus swing worth 2 of your
2
swings.
swings, yeah.
Go ahead.
Dex die. 21.
Okay. You need so your total's 21.
Yeah.
You need a 20 to hit him. Okay.
Okay.
So you have just made contact with your sword for the equivalent of 2 of your swings.
Yeah. 18 damage.
Okay. So you have hit him, and you do cause damage for 18 points of damage. Okay. He's staggering back. He almost goes down, but not quite. Stance of 1/10. He stays on his feet, but he looks down at the place where you've actually cut him. He seems to look surprised that he's actually been wounded.
Ah.
Okay, your rounds are done.
My story.
Great, okay, so read the description of the prayer.
The shaman calls on the wind spirits to swirl about and attack an area, fireball template. All within the area suffer D10 levels, save for half.
Read the description again.
The shaman calls on the wind spirits to swirl about and attack an area, fireball template.
Okay.
All within the area suffer D10 a level, save for half.
Okay.
And
Close it
I'm
up.
making sure it doesn't come into the cave where we are, just
Okay.
where the gas is.
Okay, this one here will turn and he will look up and he'll stare straight into the eyes of Tancred. You can make a saving throw versus mental.
Tilt the camera up a little bit.
I just do it. 8.
You have an 8 on the dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so he will focus there. He will then hurl himself in fury with speed into the middle of that group, and with his metallic bottle, he swings around and he's going to sweep all 4 of you. So he's just coming in and with blinding speed, he spins around, attacking all 4. Okay.
I'll parry for Dina.
Okay, just hold on. Oh, okay. So yeah, you're gonna parry for Dina on
Yeah.
the ground. What are you
Yeah.
doing for your defensive action, Tancred?
I also parry further.
Okay, so you're going to parry. Okay, so you will be able to block for Dina. Eirik will be able to block for Dina. What are you doing, Celsian?
I'm gonna dodge.
Okay, and you're gonna dodge. What are you doing on the ground,
Dodge.
Dina? Okay, 2 can roll their dodges. The other one can roll your parries. Go ahead. 1 at a time.
And I can't do
Okay,
anything
so
later
here's-
on? Like,
My parry.
It's my round.
sorry.
Go ahead.
So it's 26 in total.
Okay.
My parry. Natural 20.
Okay.
Did it take his head off?
No. No, that was my dad. You could do that.
Damn it.
Oh, I didn't call. These are both the wrong dice, but I guess it's darker one, so 81. So I didn't
Okay.
get anything.
Okay, go ahead. Let's put it together with the dice.
41.
Okay, here comes the attack. It is a double damage attack. Swinging the bottle. Here we go. Natural 20.
Oh,
Okay, swinging around. Eirik is the only one who blocks, which means Dina gets blocked as he comes swinging around. He will come around like in a full circle, and he'll keep on going. So he's almost like spiraling around, and he will link into another. I'll do another double. Here we go. And he will miss on the second swing. Okay, so I have smashed Tancred. I have smashed Silcian with a double damage hit.
I have a stone skin.
Okay. Okay, so take a stone skin off. Here comes the damage. Okay, goes 28, goes 32, 32 goes 52, goes 104. 104 off of one hit. 104 into Silcian. You're set flying. 104 into Tancred. You are set flying.
instant stand?
Instant.
Okay, you can roll. Okay, so you will hit. Tancred hits the wall here and goes down. Silcian hits the wall there and goes down. You can both roll your instant stands.
Oh, first?
Yeah, go ahead.
18% or higher.
50%. No, 95.
Okay. So you guys have hit the ground there, and he has parried. He will, after he strikes there, he moves back further into the room. Like that. He'll go back, and so Wonk, he's back into the darkness, away from you. Hold on 1 second. Okay, coming back to the front of the cavern here. Okay, and Kana, from the ground, what do you want to do?
I want to take moon water, a Taurus moon water.
Okay, you're reaching there, all of a sudden rising up out of gaseous form, you will all of a sudden see the woman standing there, and she will say, I would actually prefer it if you would help me. Don't cross anything off. Make a saving throw versus mental.
14.
Okay, so you will save. Okay, and now it is your round.
Okay, so
She's standing right there.
okay, I am going to
Going once?
use my eel totem. My
Okay.
eel totem right in front of me in her radius will hit her with 50 points. of
Sorry, you're
electricity.
taking an ear totem and eel totem and you're going to do what?
I'm going to just put it right in front of me, where
Put
she
it
is.
right in front of you. I don't know what you're doing with the
I'm
eel totem.
Taking the eel totem
Yeah.
and I'm tossing it at her
So
feet.
tossing it at her feet. Okay, cross off the eel totem and find the description of it. I will come back. Okay. Okay. What are you doing, Raksha?
Have I seen the gas moving at all?
You have all of a sudden heard she has come up and appeared there.
I'm charging back that way. I'm
Okay.
gonna attack her.
Okay, Raksha spins around and comes charging into her from that way there. Okay, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
5 total.
5 total.
Okay, evens on the dice. 4.
5.
Okay, you're on.
Double damage cut into her.
Slow down on the dice, guys.
Sorry. I'm using my Shamarian longsword, Knockout de Oro.
Okay. Okay, so you're coming in and you're doing a double damage blow.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
16 on the dice.
Okay, so you will
total.
come across and
Do
you
you
need a 20 to hit her total.
Yep, I have 28.
Okay, so you'll come in and you'll strike her with your sword. Give me damage.
Here's damage. $172 points.
Okay, okay, so she is struck. You'll see her going staggering back. She goes crashing down onto the ground. You can see her teeth. You can see her vampiric fangs as she is on the ground. You've slashed her across the chest. She turns into gas. Okay, so she has turned into gas on the ground as she's writhing about on the ground there. Okay, what do you want to do, Eirik?
I used my, cause I'm gonna still have fly, and I saw him move back quickly. I wanna just keep following up on top of him. Cause I got my light out
Okay,
too.
so you will fly forward. So
I wanna fly right
you're going
at him.
him. Okay, okay, you will go flying into them. Just hold on a second. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
And I'm gonna do my ×4 overhand chop on him.
Okay, so you're looking for a modified 19 or 20.
Yeah.
Okay, coming over top with the axe.
8 is 17 total.
Okay,
That
whoa,
will
you will swing. He will sidestep out of the way of your
It's
attack.
quick.
Okay, over to Dina. You are on the ground.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna use Scroll of Energy Ball.
Okay, so from the ground, you're going to pull out a scroll. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a positive energy ball here.
Okay. So read the scroll.
Yeah.
And it's actually a scroll called Energy Ball.
Yeah. Borish Gol Mohog Umbar Umbarok Ogrok.
Okay, you will read the scroll of Energy Ball. Positive energy erupts around here. Give me damage. 10d, 10d per level.
Okay.
Okay, so an energy ball erupts right there. The vampire has to make a saving throw versus magic. Saves on a 17. So he will lose half damage.
135.
Okay, that's the full damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so so white energy is tearing apart in there. Make sure the scroll's off.
Yeah.
Over to Tancred. Healing action, prone fighting, prone casting.
If those are only options, then I have to just say.
Okay,
wait.
Silcian, healing action, prone fighting, prone casting.
I will activate an item of Force of Nature.
Okay,
Oh, sorry, no, I don't have prone item. So
okay. Okay, and okay. Over to their rounds. Okay. Okay, the white energy rips through here, it's causing half damage. You can see the vampire writhing in the energy, rolling his stance. Okay, the vampire has been hit by the energy, and he goes down on the ground, and he is writhing about. Okay, Ragsha, as you stand here, and Kana, from your position, right there on the ground, you look up, you can hear sounds. There's coming forward. All of a sudden you look up and it's like a sea of rats is coming pouring down the tunnel directly towards you. And running forward, you're on the ground. You can tell that they're gonna go straight into your face. All of a sudden you turn and whoa, and they're all over your body. So all of a sudden the rats are there. You can no longer see Kana. She is literally a pile of rats that are covering all over her body. You turn there, Ragsha. The rats are coming, and whoop! All of a sudden they're climbing all over top of you.
Did my
There are rats all over you.
did my wind attack from storing destroy that cave, like the tunnel at all?
You have no idea what's happening. All you know is that these rats have
Will-
come pouring
will my-
here.
Will
Just
my
wait,
totem?
wait. Okay, the rats. The totem from before.
It's battle
The
duration.
the eel totem.
It's battle
Okay,
duration.
so read me the description of the eel totem.
The eel totem. The enemy is hit with a wave of electricity for 50 points, but then it does not work again on that enemy, but it's battle duration.
Okay,
And I
no,
can
that
pick
didn't-
it up.
No, that didn't. Okay, so I need the full description. So go find.
It's right
no,
here.
No, okay. Well, yeah, but I don't want. Okay, so go find me the Celtic prayer book and bring me the description.
This is the one
That is
from.
the Celtic prayer book.
Okay, so you're gonna hand me
Yes.
your phone now. Okay.
I got it right there. It's pulled up.
Yeah. Okay, so you can take that. Okay, so the rats are all over Kana's body, and they come forward here, and they are climbing up on top of Ragsha. So they are climbing all over you. You can take 20 hit points off Kana. 20 hit points, no armor adjustment. Take 20 hit points off Ragsha, no armor adjustment. Rolling stance for Kana. You are down on the ground, rolling stance for Ragsha. What's your stance?
1/5.
You are up. And there are rats all around you. So the 20 points are off. So the 20 points came off the wolf.
Yes.
How many points does the spiritual wolf have left?
116.
Okay, so those 20 points are off there. Okay, okay. That one has been knocked down. From there, you came and attacked him. I'm going to prone fight from the ground into Eirik.
Parry.
So he's being dropped from the ground. He's writhing about, and from the ground he swings around to try to take your feet out
Okay.
from under you.
Put my shield
As
down.
he
Block
swings
that.
the metallic bottle. Okay, just hold on. I'm going to move the camera. Okay, so here we go. Here comes the attack. Okay, here comes the attack from the ground at Eirik. I'm going to do I'll do a double damage.
Parry.
You're going to parry? Okay,
Yeah,
here we
shield
go.
down.
Come on!
19.
Okay, you'll block the metallic bottle with your shield. Okay. Okay, so you have blocked off that attack from the ground there. Okay. All right. From Eirik, I'm going over to your round. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna come down and
All
chop
of a
into
sudden,
his chest.
all of a sudden, you hear a voice, a soothing voice that is coaxing you to look over your left shoulder. You can make a saving throw versus mental.
I've got 24-hour protection versus
Okay,
charm.
so-
It's charm.
Okay, so you are fine versus the charm.
Not this time.
Okay, so she calls you from that way there. You get ready to swing. With huge speed, she is over at you. When you refuse her charm effects, she comes forward. She's going to grab hold of your back and pick you off of the ground and smash you head first into the wall.
I don't think so.
Now you've already rolled your
Yeah.
parry. Okay, so the parry stands. Here comes her attack. What is your parry?
19.
Here we go. 16 plus 5 is 21. Gets past the parry, grabs hold of Eirik from the back, picks him up off of the ground, and smashes him headfirst into the wall, dropping him down onto the ground. Eirik, you lose 4 damage. Plus 20. You lose 21, 27 goes 35, 55.
55 off of
55
1
off of 1 hit as you're basically pile driven into the wall. You are down onto the ground but not stunned as you are there. Okay, it is over to your rounds. I'm going to start with Eirik. What do you want to do?
healing action.
Okay. So
5
you're
rook.
Okay, Eirik is going to drink 5 rook brew. Okay, roll to see how many rook brews
5.
it gives you.
15. That'll heal me full. 15 times 5, 75 points.
Okay, so make sure the rook is off and you are healed. Okay, I'm going to go over to Silcian. What do you want to do?
Okay, I want to use round of blink once a level for my pendant to
Okay.
blink over top of Eirik and sweep these two with my longsword
Okay,
with a double damage attack.
okay, so you will come in there. Okay, so all of a sudden Silcian appears there and he's trying to sweep those 2.
total is 16.
You'll miss. Okay, you will swing at both. That one's down, so you had an extra 2 in that one, so it's an 18, but you will still miss. Okay, so Silsian comes in, tries to reach his stretch wide enough so that he is able to hit both of them, but he will fail to make contact. Okay, I'm going to come back around here to Dina.
I'm gonna get up.
Okay, so Dina pulls herself to her ground, or pulls herself to her feet. Are you getting up, Tancred?
Yes. Are they health spawn?
Okay, Tancred, no, Tancred gets up. Okay, and the two of you are going to make an initiative roll.
Okay.
Okay, so let's check initiative.
All right. 5 total.
Okay, you get initiative.
All right.
Okay, so I'll start with Dina first.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna release from storing.
You've lost the camera, Bernard?
Lost table count.
Okay, so do you want to stop and get it back?
Yeah.
Okay, so just halt for 1 second.
Okay. So no commercials.
Okay, so just halt while he tries to get the table camera back. Okay, and then I'm going to be coming to Tancred and Dina.
Disconnect it over there at the other joint and plug it back in.
Is that giant?
Okay. I think this one came out. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, you're fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what do you want to do, Dina?
Okay, I'm gonna release from storing.
Okay.
Dina's ice susceptibility.
Okay, on who?
All targets.
Okay.
For all targets. And Dina's air cushion and
Okay.
control undead.
Okay. Okay, so the first thing is ice susceptibility. Okay,
that's
what's the
my
second one?
Dina's air cushion.
Okay, so go to the description there.
So Dina's air cushion, invisible cushion around, so 5 creatures that prevents him or her from falling. All recipients that are dropped immediately bounce right up on their feet, even if they fall from a great height, suffer no damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that goes on your allies?
Yes.
And does that go on to everybody?
It does 5 creatures.
5, and you're gonna be 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so you and Tancred are 2,
I'll do
Rar-
5 closest, yeah.
Rarch is 3, Iric is 4, no, Kane is here yet, so Kana, Rarch, Silsian, so everybody except Iric gets air cushion, so put it under your current effects. Okay, then what's
And
your
then
what else?
Dina's ice susceptibility.
Yeah, you've already done that, so that was the first one.
Okay.
And then the second one was air cushion.
And
What is
then
the third one?
control undead.
Okay, so you're doing and this is my starting. Okay,
This is
so
scroll.
okay, so and
I don't have a
you
description
don't have
for
a
it.
description. Okay, so put that under your current effects. Okay. All right. Over to Tancred. What do you want to do?
I'll try to cover the distance between myself and the female vampire and try to take
And you're wearing chainmail, and what is your dexterity?
13.
Okay, you will not get there, so you run and you will get to there because you're too heavy.
Spare yourself.
Okay, so charging that way, okay, and coming back to the entrance of the chamber where Rarsha and Kana, who is covered by rats, are battling rats that have come in this way. Okay, so I'm going to go to you, Rarsha. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna activate an item of speed from my necklace.
Okay, so cross off the item of speed,
And
make sure it's under your current effects.
Yep. And do I think I have any chance of fighting these rats?
So
they-
that
is it
question
like a-
doesn't mean anything to me, so what do you want to do?
Okay, then I'm gonna run towards Dina. I'm gonna say, Dina, take care of these rats. I'm gonna head this way.
Okay, so you're walking, okay, and you're barely
Oh.
able to move because there are rats hanging from you everywhere. You will get to here,
Oh, can I
and
first?
there are rats
Okay.
all over you as you go that way. And you can see him he's saying something to you, Dina. It seems like he's calling for help to get, because he's covered. He's basically a walking zombie of rats. Okay, over to Kana. There are rats literally all over your body, and you can't see anything. What do you want to do?
Cast Dawn Spirit Warrior.
Okay, hold on, because you got rats all over.
I'm gonna try.
over top
I'm
of you.
gonna do a memory check.
It's not just
See if I
it's
can-
not just a
can I do
memory.
that?
Hold on, okay, so you're yet down the ground.
I'm up though, right?
No, you're.
I thought I was up by Dina.
Sorry.
The air
Does-
cushion.
It puts people up who are already down.
I wanted to be, but it's not really in the description like that. It doesn't say that.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
weeble wobble once you go down.
Yeah,
you
'cause,
bounce up. Okay, so you are presently down.
But I have Kuklin's Last Breath, which allows me to cast while down.
It says you can cast
Yep.
when you're down. I know you can cast blows. Don't have any of that. Does it say that you can
It
cast?
says the
while you're down?
warrior can cast while knocked down, even without prone casting.
That's what. Okay. So you're able to cast. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, do your prayer.
Okay. Dawn Spirit. Do you want me to do the memory check? Because if I'm covered in rats.
You're gonna be unable to read your book, so you definitely have to do a memory check. So what's higher, your wisdom or your intelligence?
My wisdom is 15.
Okay, roll 15 or under to see if you can do the prayer by memory.
4.
Okay, the prayer's off, so now cross off the prayer and you can do the prayer.
Okay. Great God of the dead, arise and hear my call.
Okay. Okay, so and now read me the description of the prayer.
When cast, a spiritual Celtic warrior appears and becomes one with the caster, but the warrior can act independently. Fights as a 15th level warrior.
Okay,
or
so
can-
so you can feel the presence of a spiritual Celtic warrior.
I just wanted to act on
So
its own.
you want him to act independently?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just grab a fig for the Celtic warrior. Hold on. Okay, a spiritual Celtic warrior this round appears over top of Kana. Okay, your rounds are done. Over to their rounds.
Make the save versus the control undead.
They don't have to save yet, no. No,
Oh.
you've just done you've done out of storing, you've done control and dead, right? So you have to have that under your current effects.
Yeah, but
Okay,
they don't give us.
no. Okay. Okay, Kana, the rats are over top of you. Take 20 hit points off of your wolf. So the spiritual wolf loses the 20 points as the rats continue to swarm all over Kana, who now has a spiritual Celtic warrior beside her. Okay. Ragsha.
Yeah.
You go forward there. You lose 20 points from the rats straight up.
So I have a prayer effect on that makes my skin armored. Will that armor adjustment still apply as they're biting my skin?
What is the description of the prayer?
Remora's skin does.
This is a prayer that adds to your armor class?
Yes, but it says it transforms the shaman's skin to the tough hide of a Remoraz. The shaman receives damage adjustment and is cold to the touch.
Okay, yeah, so you lose 20 points. Yep.
Oh, so it goes through that?
It adds your armor adjustment, but these things are taken off all of that plus more. So you automatically lose 20 points.
Okay.
Okay, so 20 points off of Ragsha, rolling stance. You are down on a 3. So with the rats all over top of Ragsha, he staggers forward and goes down
Do you have
onto.
stance?
Oh, that's right.
Air cushion,
And you
yeah.
bounce back up again due to Dina's prayer. Okay, or her spell. Okay, so the rats are attacking there. The points are off.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Tancred, you're moving here. An arrow gets shot from that corridor straight across
Okay.
at you from the back. Okay, firing the arrow, I'm doing a takedown move. So he's trying to hit you and knock you to the ground.
Okay.
Specialty move.
Okay, I will dodge.
There's anything you do, you have no idea that the arrow's coming.
Okay.
Here comes the shot. Nope, arrow goes fly, and you'll turn. You can see a cloaked figure over there that just shot an arrow at you. Okay. She turns back this way here. She will move she's actually going to do a sweep attack. And she's moving almost so fast it's hard even to keep her eye on you. She's sweeping, and this is with her hand she's able to sweep with. She's hitting Iric, she's hitting Silcian, she's hitting Tancred. Okay, so here comes her attack. In the meantime, this one, who is wounded, jumps to his feet. You can see his wound is regenerating on his chest that he got hit by, who hit him? You did?
Yeah.
Okay, the wound is beginning to,
No, I didn't.
No, I got him.
you got, okay, so the wound is beginning to regenerate. He jumps to his feet, so first I need an initiative roll with Silcian. Here we go.
Sorry, brother.
3 plus 2 is 5.
You and I was 4.
Okay, so he is up here. He throws himself into the middle of your group. He almost seems drunk as he moves across. Is that camera view okay, Bernard?
A little bit up. There we go, that's fine.
Okay, so he comes around. So he's going to attack Silcian and Iric. She's attacking all 3.
Carry.
Okay,
For other.
but as he does so, as he gets up and comes this way here, he's looking directly across at Tancred, and you think in his mumbling, drunken rambles, he's saying, "Fight for me." The drunk is asking the Norman Count to fight for him. Save versus mental.
I do it again, 8.
Okay, so you will resist there. Okay, she's going to suggest that Silcian fights for her. Are you protected against charm?
Not permanently.
Okay. Make a save versus mental.
13.
Okay, so you will resist.
I resist.
Okay, here come the attacks. Here comes her sweep on all 3 of you.
Parrying this.
She's going to do a double damage blow.
Can
She's going to do an ordinary hit.
Can you parry for other while you're on the ground?
No. Obviously
Okay,
not.
then I didn't think so, but
Okay.
I'm parrying. So.
Okay, what are you doing, Silcian? And what are you doing? And what are you doing, Tancred?
I'm going to try and dodge it.
Okay, you're going to dodge. What are you doing,
I'm
Silcian?
going to use a round of speed to parry twice.
Okay. Okay, she's red, he is black. Here come their attacks.
24 total.
Okay, from the ground you block off both of the attacks, even though you're down on the ground. Okay. What's your highest?
17.
Okay, 17. You are hit once by him and his bottle.
Okay, I'm going to dodge. It is a 15 to hit.
Okay, you are hit by both of them.
Okay.
Damage. 4 is 24, 26, 27 goes 40, 47 goes, okay, so they 47 points, 94 if you were hit by both. 47, 94 if you were hit by both. You have, so that's 2 stone skins off of you, Silcian.
You said I was by 1, I think, right?
Right, 1, yeah. So you got 1 off. You were hit by both.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm vulnerable.
Okay, so you have invulnerability on it. Okay, you are knocked to the ground.
Instant stand.
You there, Christian?
Oh, I do very good.
Okay, and you will bounce back up to your feet again. Okay, Silcian will probably be knocked to the ground and will bounce up. You have the spell on you also. Okay, you are knocked to the ground and you bounce back up to your feet again. They're gonna hit and run, so won't they will hit like that, and then she will finish her movement going this way. He will get up straight there, and he will finish his movement going this way. Okay, hold on. Their rounds are done. Okay, I'm going to go back to your rounds. I'll start first of all with Tancred.
All right. I'll go and pick up Eric.
Okay,
And
Tancred, no, that's it.
Oh.
Goes forward and he pulls Eirik to his feet. Okay, what are you doing, Silcian?
Lost my parry.
Okay. Okay, so you three are done there. What are you doing? What are you doing, Dina?
So Roger called out for help with rats. So are the rats still on them?
You turn there, they're like hanging on him.
Okay.
And they're beginning now to come forward towards you.
Okay. So in this entrance here, where this is, I'm gonna put up an ice wall here
Okay, so
with the crystal shard.
okay, so you're using the crystal shard.
Yeah.
Okay, and you are putting down an ice wall
Yeah.
to block off here.
Yeah.
Okay, so and
Oh,
does that require anything? What
Yeah,
do you say?
6 points. Yeah. So I'm gonna take off a spell.
So you mean that using the crystal shard to create an ice wall will suck up a third level spell?
Yes.
Okay, so what third level spell are you going to use to create the ice wall?
I'm gonna use my spell Bestow Curse. I'm just gonna make sure that it's high enough level.
Okay, so an ice wall goes up, blocking off the passage here.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, so an ice wall goes up there. So Dina has acted, so an ice wall goes up, but it doesn't do anything on the rats on you, Rarsha. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do an elemental burst of wind around me, an air elemental burst.
To get them off?
Try to blow them off, yeah.
Okay.
I'm under speed, so I'll try that twice.
You can't do it twice.
Okay, then I'll do it once, and then also try to brush them off.
Okay, so here we go. Roll for your elemental burst. So the shaman will do elemental burst in an attempt to get the rats off. Go ahead.
Blue. I'll show of wind. 69 now.
Okay, so you cannot get them off you. Okay, Kana, you are on the ground. The spiritual warrior is coming forward and he's hurling the rats off of you. So he's getting the rats there, and they're pulling off of him, and they've now shifted off of you onto him. So he's got the rats off of you. You are still down on the ground in front of the ice wall, but the rats are now off of you and onto your spiritual Celtic warrior. What do you want to do?
I want to cast Gwynlin's Echo.
Okay, go ahead.
Come fill up my mug, fill it again. Come saddle your horses and call out your men. Come sharpen your blade and let us stay free, for it's up with the skull of Crazy Willie.
Okay.
And that
Okay.
replicates the last spell by a Celt, so now another spirit warrior will come out.
Okay. So cross off that prayer. So you do Gwillim's Echo.
Yeah. Crazy Willie.
Okay, and a second Highland warrior will arrive and stand
missing
beside
the heels.
and stand beside Kana. So he appears there. Okay, your rounds are done. Over to their rounds. All of a sudden you will hear a rumbling sound of rock moving. And things begin to collapse and fall, creating a cave-in, blocking the passage right here. Okay, so rocks have come down from the ceiling, blocking off the passage right there. Okay, over to your rounds.
Now we're blocked in both ways.
Okay, what do you want to do, Eirik?
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna take my torch and my dagger and I'm gonna whittle myself a stake because I'm gonna
Okay,
go.
hold on, okay, stop. So this round you're doing what?
I'm taking my torch and I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
turn
you're
it
putting
into
down your shield, you're
Yeah.
putting down your axe and your
And now a
and your
torch.
no, and stop because I assume that your backpack is tattooed.
Oh yes.
Okay, so you're putting down your axe and your shield, and you will untattoo your backpack.
Yeah.
Okay, so Iric spends his round untattooing his backpack. What are you doing, Tancred?
I'm gonna walk up to the rubble and investigate.
Okay, so so you come that way there. Okay, and you're coming in, and it's falling down, and you can tell that there's obviously holes through. It isn't
Yeah.
perfectly sealed, but it's just blocking the passage.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want to do, Silcian?
I'm gonna come forward towards Rarsha, and from my hand, I'm gonna throw 50 points of fire in
Okay,
a fireball.
you come running that way there. Okay,
Rats are still back
okay. So you are hurling a ball of fire into Rarsha?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. A ball of fire comes bursting out of Silcian's hands. Is that you okay, Bernard?
That's good.
Okay, a ball of fire comes bursting out of Silcian's hand and is going flying into Rarsha. So you're making a roll to hit.
I think it's template. It's not roll to hit. It's save for half, I think.
The flame strike template.
Yeah, flame strike.
Okay. Okay, it comes out, and so 50 points safe for half. Okay, and are you protected from fire at Rarsha
Yes.
with her prayer or something else?
Mine.
You got your own. Okay, so the fire hits, and you have taken out the rats on Rarsha.
Thank you.
Okay, the rats are sent scurrying away. Some of them are killed, as Rarsha is basically covered in flame. Okay, what do you want to do, Dina?
I'm gonna go to the rebel as well.
Okay, Dina will turn this way and come over, and so to be seeing what's happening with the rubble there. Okay, over to Kana. This one moves forward there, and the two Celtic warriors are basically destroying the rats. And so they're dealing with that last pile of rats. They're sticking them with spears, slashing them with swords, and basically taking out the rats. What do you want to do, Kana?
I want to get up and go towards the rest
Kana
of the
can
group.
get up. Let's roll initiative.
Which is
Six out of dice.
Okay.
Go ahead. Evens on the dice.
5.
Okay, I have 4 plus 2, 6. So you're up, but you will not get to act yet.
Do you have a +1 to initiative?
Okay, any current effects that people have on are now done if they have battle duration. So anything for battle duration's off.
Is that my control undead?
Yep.
Is that air cushion?
What's that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so anything that is battle duration is off. Okay. And hold on one sec. Okay. Hold on a sec. Okay. Over to your rounds. What do you want to do, Tancred?
Well, I'll turn to Dean and say this isn't fully sealed. It's more rubble. There are holes through it. Do you have any magic that can clean this out?
She turn into an earth elemental.
Oh,
You did
I don't know.
that.
Okay, so Dina and Tancred are having a conversation in front of the rock that's falling. Well, what do you want to do, Iric?
Pull my torch out.
Yep.
And I'm gonna make myself a
Okay, so you
stake.
see, so you're beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, so a torch, you're taking a dagger, and you can tell it's going to take a bit. Right?
That's
It's
okay.
gonna take a
I
while,
need a
so
stake.
you'll begin to prep.
And
And
a stake to kill it.
you
vampire.
you do have 8 daggers.
Yep.
Okay. Over to Silcian.
Okay, I'm gonna head over this way, and I'm going to be preparing to enchant my sword.
Okay, so you mean you've got a scroll book out?
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting it ready too.
Okay. What are you doing, Raksha?
I'm gonna come over here and I'll say move aside to these two, and I'll elemental
Okay,
burst.
so Raksha's coming forward and telling you to move aside.
Yeah.
What are your hit points at?
66.
Okay. What are you doing, Kana?
I want to start going towards the group. And my spirit warriors are with me for 11 hours.
They're present, yeah, and they're
Just so
present.
you know, it's
they're-
not battle.
Okay, they're presently finishing off rats. Okay. Dina, you can sense that you feel like you possibly have control over the spirit warriors. Just in these few seconds
Okay.
here, because
Okay,
that's
yeah.
how control undead works. You have it, and then you command, and then they get to save, and you can command every time you can command. That's how. Just so you know, that's how your control undead scroll works.
Oh, now it's gone.
Okay.
It's gone.
Okay.
Oh, you're used to it. No, they're gone.
Okay.
My warriors?
Back over to your rounds. What do you want to do?
Once they move out of the way, I'll do an
I'm moving
elemental
out of the way,
burst and an earth elemental burst
Okay.
into the middle of that pile.
Okay. Go ahead.
Blue. Alshal of rock. 21%. I got it.
Okay. There'll be and some dust will go, but you don't do anything.
Do you want
to
the
the
damage?
pile.
Okay.
The damage doesn't matter. Your elemental burst is not a way to dig, and it's not a way to clear rock. Just so you know.
Okay,
Okay, so you try that, and you can move the rock a bit, and dust comes, but
I'm gonna read a scroll of Shattuck Summon Elemental.
okay. So Dina is pulling out scroll books, and you're doing summon. You're doing summon elemental.
Yeah.
Okay, so find that scroll and make sure that you have the description. The description ready. What do you want to do, Silcian?
I'll read my scroll of enchant weapon
Okay,
to make my sword an undead slayer.
because it's already a non-corporeal slayer, or it's already
Yes,
half
it
of
is
it.
a non-spoiler.
Okay.
Well, as you're standing around, I want to mention that they have an archer down there, so I think it might be one of these assassins, maybe, or somebody else is working
Okay.
for him. That's not a vampire, obviously. Well, I don't think anyway. They don't use bows and arrows.
So I'm changing non-corporeal to undead, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, they don't overlap.
I can't find this spell,
You
so I'm
will-
spell book, so I'm gonna make a memory check on this one.
Well. Oh, you're saying as far
It's
as
a Shattuck spell, but it's in my old spell book. I pulled
You're
it out of
saying you
here.
have the description, but you don't have the words.
I don't even have the description. Like, I pulled it out of here.
Okay, so you can't find the scroll.
No.
So presently you're looking, because I need the description too. So you're presently looking and you can't find the scroll. Is basically what's happening.
Yeah.
That's the same equipment. So you think you have a scroll there, but you're having trouble and you can't find it. Okay, these two Celtic warriors have finished off
Keep
the
looking.
rats. They will come forward and they will stand on.
Not here.
The Celtic warriors will take either side of Cana.
Hey, boys.
Oh, sure, you'll flirt with them.
Hey, they saved me from rats. What have you done for me lately?
Where were you?
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, I do have it. It's here. I did find it.
Okay, so you're continuing to look through your bookcase, so just hold on for 1 second.
I want to back up a bit that way.
Okay.
As I'm doing this.
As you're whittling.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna read the scroll.
Okay, Dean is looking, so everybody's waiting.
I'm drinking some rope.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna
Three
summon.
rope.
Just wait.
I can start to do a dig chant.
This time's 3.
Okay, so you're
Well,
beginning.
if-
So
I'm
tell me
not-
if you're gonna use it or
Well, I'll
not.
start doing it. I mean, it'll
Okay,
take
then I'm
me
gonna
time,
not do it then.
You're gonna hold
but
it
it's
away.
not a guarantee. So
Well, don't this will be.
Everything's a
Just
guarantee.
wait a second. It's
no,
a
then do
I'm gonna try to summon an earth elemental. Itmur Hawa Fitala Genie.
Okay, and okay, so the so go to the description.
No, I don't have the description. I only have the words. Because all my scrolls, I just have the words for them. I don't have this. I can pull it up online, but.
Okay, so
Do you want-
unless I have a description, it isn't gonna
Here.
work. Just so you know. So you can try to find. So Dina's still trying to find this particular scroll.
I'm gonna
Okay,
start.
and you're all outside. Time is passing.
Apparently.
I'll chant still and do
Take your
it.
time, I need a little more
Can
time
I
on this.
pass as well?
And you're being checked. You can do a prayer.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
do you
do
wanna
like
whittle
a
a steak?
song.
Yeah, I suppose it probably should.
Brothers and sisters, hear my song. Bring forth the power and strength. Defeat our foe and fulfill our duty in Brigat's name. So that prayer
What would
gives,
be good would be knowing, sorry,
that's okay,
which one
Okay,
is
go ahead.
the first.
gives everybody double damage for.
battle duration.
Don't go steak.
The prayer bestows double damage and removes all fear to allies who hear the song.
Yeah,
Take
so
'em both.
so while you're sitting there, you'll hear a Celtic song come from Cana. It will remove fear. It gives you double damage for battle duration. You're not in battle, so the effects of the prayer are now done.
I feel good.
Make
I
sure-
feel good. I'm not scared, are you? Are you guys
Okay, so you will hear a song. So it will pick up morale, but it's double damage for battle duration, and you're not in battle.
I defend the description, but it's an air elemental only. So I just summoned an air elemental.
Okay, so just on. So you have found the
Yeah.
description?
It's
Okay,
air elemental only.
Looks like you're out.
okay. So
Step aside, Dina.
It's
Step
an air
aside.
elemental. 1% chance it's a genie.
Oh, okay.
But do we get a
A
wish
genie
then?
would be good.
If
Well,
it's 1%.
roll, see if he,
Yes.
could be a genie.
If it's a genie, do we get a
okay,
wish?
so Dina will read the scroll, and she expects an earth elemental, but an air elemental appears.
You're not gonna roll for that genie?
Well, see if it can
I'm
move.
casting a hand level.
Okay,
Okay,
The
I'm
genie
going
would
to
move.
You
try
should
to,
just wish over through.
I'm gonna try to ask it to move the rubble if it can help.
okay, it will move forward around the rubble. It will blow around and blow the
Yeah.
dust away.
Okay.
But it tries to get rid of the rock, but the air elemental cannot get rid of your rock. You need an earth elemental.
Well.
Okay, make sure that scroll's crossed
Well.
off.
Alright.
Wah, wah.
I'll walk over and
Okay.
start moving rocks with my hands.
No,
I wasted a prayer.
Silcian is in front, and he's standing there, and he's chanting. What are you chanting, Silcian?
I'm gonna do a dig chant.
Okay, so he's trying to remove the earth. As you're chanting, you think that you can hear, you believe that you can hear all of a sudden snarling and growling coming right from the other side. Okay.
Wolves, probably.
So can I, before I roll, can I let these guys know if they don't know that?
You're in the middle of chanting, yet you can say that to them.
Okay, so
Can I take an opportunity?
I'm
to
just gonna relay that I hear some growling through the rocks right now, guys.
Take an opportunity.
Is that
What,
anything?
sorry?
As soon as that opens, anything that's coming through, I'm ready for them.
Yeah, all those Silcians there, but yeah. Okay.
Defensive stance for me as well.
Sapaira. 74%. No.
Okay, so Silcian, obviously scared of what's behind the rock, cannot dig through, and you can just hear snarling and growling coming from the other side of the rock.
I have one other trick that might play here. I can try to carve an earth elemental into this rock to summon an earth elemental, to call forth an
Before
earth
you do
elemental.
that, do you want me to try to take elemental form? I'm going to try to take earth elemental form with my
Okay.
shaman ability.
Okay, so you're going to begin to sit and chant yourself. Okay, so you've now been outside this cave-in for about 10 to 15 minutes, just so you know. So 10 to 15 minutes you've been outside, and now Rarksha is beginning to chant. He's trying to do a ritual to turn himself into an earth elemental, so he's basically sitting chanting by himself.
I'd like to get
Eirik is sharpening a stake. Silcian, what do you want to do?
I'm going to start to call an earth elemental.
Okay, so
So I'll be, like,
Silcian is
carving the
also doing a ritual as well, trying to summon an earth elemental. What are you doing, Tancred?
I'm maintaining a defensive stance.
Okay.
Staring at that rubble.
As you look and see, you're guessing, it's like we could just pull all the rocks away and
Yeah,
probably get it clear. You're estimating with the rocks there, you could probably get it clear in maybe 15 minutes.
Okay,
If
okay.
you had two people pulling rocks and throwing them back.
Eric, what are you doing over it? Oh, he's gone.
Okay.
He's
What do you want?
I share that with the group.
Just as you're watching the rock, what do you want to do, Kana?
I want to back up a little bit,
Okay.
back towards Silcian. And just have like.
Okay. What do you want to do,
stance.
Dina? Defeated by a pile of rock.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Whoa.
And you can hear growling and heavy breathing coming right on the other side of it.
Not your boat.
Yeah, can I?
What?
Can I try to get my boat? Like, can I try to fire through it?
There's little holes in the top here, but you're hearing the sound down here, so you'd have to go up and, so no. There isn't really,
Okay.
there isn't an arrow slot or an arrow slit
Okay.
for you to fire through. Okay, so you're there, so rituals are being done. Okay, another 10 minutes
Tankard
pass.
says 15 minutes.
We could have it cleared. All this magic is a waste of time.
But we hear growling behind there, so we have to be prepared for what's gonna.
That's fine. So
I done my steak yet?
No.
if you're
I gotta.
stop
finish
wiggling
making
and
steak.
yell me.
I gotta make this. I'm not in a big fucking panic. I'm not going anywhere. The rock's not going anywhere. Let's just relax, people.
But
Just a little bit, let's
something
chill.
gaseous could come through whatever's there because
Then it'll come out one at a time, right?
maybe.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty safe right now.
Okay, you guys do your
Right.
rituals. If those don't
Start
work,
working on it. I'll be finished shortly, and I'll come give you a hand.
all right. And if you guys, how are those things coming?
They will take a while, like, they're not instantaneous.
What the hell with this? I'm gonna walk up and start moving.
There you go.
Okay,
We got
And
time.
do you have
I'll be
steak?
I promise
Oh,
I'll be
yeah,
right
steak.
there,
I'm
man.
How you gonna
cast
kill
a
these
spell
things?
and destroy them.
I'm gonna move the rock so we can get there so he can use the
Okay,
steak.
okay.
I'll be done in give me 5 minutes.
You're just
5 minutes. I'll have this
submitting to
whittled up, man.
level 8.
I'm not submitting anybody.
Well, you're saying
Entirely
you're
irrelevant.
opening the door so he can go in and be the hero.
Fala dorsal,
If he can do it,
mi
kill
hermano,
the vampire,
mi
We're all
hermano.
heroes.
Exactly.
Team.
okay. So you're going forward, shield and sword are down, and you're
Yeah.
starting to pull rocks.
Mhm.
Okay, you'll start to pull rocks. It won't take many rocks down. And when you can look over top and you can see a large shape, you think there's a large black wolf on the other side.
Hey guys, I think there's a large black wolf on the other side.
Is it do you think it's a dagger? Like
It's a bit, yeah, it's one of those big ones.
And so occasionally as you're moving rocks, and you can see it, and you can see it moving about, and it's prepared to as soon as it can get through, it's coming.
Okay.
Clear enough, we can shoot.
Yeah, I'll step back a little bit, and if anyone wants to put an arrow through this little hole, maybe you could walk up.
I'm just gonna cast a spell and destroy.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so you have
Okay.
stopped pulling the rocks down, and you have backed off.
Baralsar datish kisa.
How far away is the
That's how it looks. And you're pulling some of the top rocks down.
so I could just put the sword through and hit it in his nose or something?
It's same as it could put its head through and possibly bite you. So if you want to get to that point to start doing
Yeah.
a combo with it, that's up to
I'm
you.
gonna do a thrust move through the rocks and try to hit
Okay,
it.
so you're gonna go forward. So you're gonna pull rocks down. Okay, and then and it's waiting for an opportunity also
Mhm.
to attack. Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay, so while rituals are
Before-
being done,
Before
people
you
are
pull it
waiting.
open,
Whittling's
still not
happening.
Ready to shoot.
Okay,
Not
You-
too bad.
what did you just cast, Dina?
I cast Shadow Slow and Destroying.
You're destroying. Okay, and it's crossed off.
Yeah.
Okay, +2 on my initiative roll.
Okay. I got 7.
Okay, I have a 6 + 2 is 8. Okay, you will move through, you're getting it through, you're coming forward to stab, all of a sudden, okay, so the top area has been cleared, the wolf's head comes through and it goes to bite your arm.
Okay. I will try to move my arm.
Okay, so you're gonna dodge.
Dodge, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Okay, so just one, wait for Bernard. Okay, so nice, wait, okay, it's ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's your dodge.
Yeah. 13 hit.
Okay, here comes the wolf bite. 2 on the dice, it will snap and you'll pull your arm back. What do you want to do?
Too slow. Again, I'll step back.
In the rubble.
I'll step back a bit and sort of open a little passageway, like just off to the side there, so that if anyone wants to take a shot.
Should I fire my?
I'm gonna try to shoot.
Since we're all protected.
Just
Okay,
run to it.
okay, so you're gonna pull an arrow and try to
Yeah.
put it through the
I'm
hole.
gonna try to pick 3 arrows.
No, you can get 1 through, and it's gonna be 1 precise shot.
Okay.
It's gonna be a focus hit.
I'm gonna do a double damage hit then.
Okay, so Dina's pulling back, and she's trying to put a double damage through the rock hole into the wolf.
Okay.
What's on the dice?
16, yeah.
Okay, shoo, it'll go through. You'll hear the wolf yelp. Give me damage.
Okay, 1, 2, this.
And here's a saving throw for the wolf.
78.
Okay, and you hit the wolf. You all of a sudden everything goes quiet. You're pretty sure you can through the hole you can see the wolf is covered in white hoarfrost, and the wolf has been frozen solid.
Okay.
Now we have 2 walls to clear.
I continue to move rocks.
Can my spirit warriors help remove rock?
Okay, the
Both
two
of them?
spiritual warriors, these buff-looking Celts, come by. They move Tancred out of the way, and they will move forward, and they will start to pull down the rock wall.
Nice. Where have you guys been last?
Yes.
Protecting their lady.
Yeah.
Okay, so the two Celtic warriors.
Because your husband's nowhere to be found.
Okay, the two
home with the
Celtic
kids.
warriors will pull down the debris,
How we get through here?
Good work.
and when they
Magic
are
users.
done, there is just the frozen body of the large dire wolf, which you can climb over. It has been, you estimate, close to half an hour since the end of the battle.
Tancred, here, take this tiger's eye.
Thank you.
Does anybody need a quick something healing
So
out of my
that's-
healing
Oh,
bag?
I'm
Put it
at
in
12,
pen?
but I usually just
Somebody
go
got any
below
rook?
0 and then take a full,
Yeah.
so it's okay.
How many do you need?
Anybody?
I got none right now. So
Actually, I'm
whatever
gonna
you
take
can
on
spare
Mahal's
would be
gift.
awesome.
Take
For
that.
50 points.
Thanks, man.
Okay,
No
so
worries.
cross off the
Anybody?
Mahal gift and give yourself 50 hit points.
sickness, once per level.
Raksha's giving me 10 rook. Robert.
Okay, cross
Do you
off
want my
the
last 3
10
dragon
rook
tears?
And a stone skin.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna as well give Eirik my last 3 dragons
Thank
tears.
Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Okay.
And did I give you stabilize?
Yes, I got one stabilized, yeah.
I'm gonna also give him a 1 cure critical bleeding, which is 40 hit points.
What's that?
It'll
I'll
be,
stop my ritual.
Cure critical bleeding, 40
Is it
hit
like a
points.
potion?
Yes.
Drink? Okay.
I couldn't do a combination on my bless because the numbers were different for uncorporeal and corporeal. So I have to write them separate.
Would you like a war paint of strength?
No, I'm okay that way. I got a few of those things myself. Thanks.
Okay.